This is my long form video about what can make Marvel Rivals much better as a game. And I'm not going to talk about balance. I'm not going to talk about DPS getting all that overshield. I'm not going to talk about how bad it is to solo tank. I'm going to just talk about simple quality of life changes that could actually be implemented tomorrow and healthily and wealthily increase the quality of life on Marvel Rivals for everybody. I don't like that I'm making this video in my car, but I'm always on the road for work, so here you go. First things first, get rid of Ace. I think we should get rid of Ace. I used to play Overwatch. Overwatch had medals. Medals was not good for anybody. I feel like Ace is just another medal. People gonna use it to justify doing BS. It's just an arbitrary title that you get for doing some sort of stats that doesn't really show like if you contributed or not. I think we should get rid of Ace. And furthermore, instead of the Ace being the MVP at the end of the game, when everybody's at that screen and you can like everybody on your team, that's where you should be able to vote who the team MVP is. You can't vote yourself. Whoever gets the most votes for team MVP, and this is for if you're playing ranked, gets, let's say, 5 extra rank points. 5 extra rank points if you got voted MVP by your team. And if y'all want to show real sportsmanship, then you can add voting for the enemy team's MVP as well. And if you're on the losing team and you get MVP by your team, then you get saved by, so you get like, you also get an extra 5 rank points. So if you was going to lose 25, you only lose 20. I think that would be legit. Not only that, I think in your next game, if you got MVP, it should show an icon under your name. Yeah, exactly, on your name or on your nameplate that shows everybody on your team that you were voted MVP last game. So that way they can actually know if you sweet. You don't have to just, people like have to assume by your Lord icon that you sweet. You got an actual icon by living, breathing people that shows that you went crazy last game. Speaking of icons on nameplates, you should be able to put an icon on your nameplate that shows your teammates what role you prefer to play. Right in the selection menu, when you in the lobby and you showing what characters you want to play under your name, it show what role that you prefer to play, so people ain't gotta guess if you ain't picked. And then if somebody wants to fill, they'd probably be more willing to let you play the role that you prefer to play. Also, if I was developing this game, I wouldn't have lore icons based on time. I would have had lore icons based on how many MVPs you got on said character. So instead of reverting it or anything like that, I think we should add a new type of lore icon that you can only get if you get a certain amount of MVPs. That way, there's literally zero question on if you actually code at the character or not. Also, maybe give like a icon or a level if somebody has just a certain amount of MVPs in general, so you can see like who really like that on your team. I think some sort of like general MVP icon or nameplate or title, something like that. Like, oh, if I got 100 MVPs, I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be really cool. I think it is important to know for your team to be like, okay, maybe we should work around this person. Like having something that shows that other people think that you're good actually goes a long fucking way. Like League of Legends had like different sort of, it's been a while since I played League, but League had different masteries for a character, and they were hard to get. Like you actually had to go crazy on a character and get like a certain amount of like S tier grades per game to get these certain masteries. Like if you had those masteries, there was actually no question that you were busted on that character. No question. It wasn't based off time. You had to actually earn that shit through the game. So maybe we could actually implement that too, like this mastery. Like if you get like a certain amount of stats so many times, you unlock a certain mastery. Snake bans. Dear God, can we implement snake bans? If y'all want to make the game competitive, just do it like how the tourneys do it. Snake bans make sense, and it actually promotes teamwork. And it'll get rid of double, triple, six-tuple ban. Let the attacking team pick they ban first, since the defensive team gets to set up first, and then go back and forth. This will actually easily promote teamwork off the bat, because if you can ban based off what the other team is banning, your team can better communicate about what they want to get rid of, rather than everybody just trying to get rid of what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll actually add an extra layer of communication. Like, okay, they banned the Namor. Okay, now we can all together at the same time decide if we want to do something based on the fact that they banned a Namor, like ban Spidey or something. And double, triple bans is just, it feels so bad. It feels so bad and awful, and it makes you angry at your teammates. Because if you wanted to ban something, and then the thing that they wanted to ban gets banned by the other team, you're already in a mindset like, bro, we already off on a bad foot. We're already not communicating. We're already, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are quality of life changes that will automatically promote teamwork and get rid of issues that we're currently having, that I feel like people don't realize actually contribute to your mind state when you enter the game. And can we make it so that you can keep flashing what character you would like to play in the ban menu? Because, especially because I'm on console, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I flashed this character, now I gotta, if they get banned, or like y'all want to ban another character, and I gotta type, oh wait, no, I might be able to play this character too. Just let us flash what characters we might be able to play throughout the ban phase. Speaking of the ban phase, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because it's already been an ongoing issue. New characters should not be playable in ranked for the first week. Let the community get 7 days of figuring out how this character works in all the different modes, instead of people going into these ranked games and throwing on these new characters. Either they're throwing, or they're throwing because they didn't get the new character. Like, that is such a terrible, toxic place for the community to be in. Like, there's no reason a character that has never, ever been played before by anybody should be available on the first day that it drops. And then you have people throwing because they can't play the character. So that's all I really got to say on that. That just doesn't make any sense to me. For the love of God, whatever God you believe in or the God you don't, can we get map voting? Every game has map voting. Halo 3 had map voting. Or was it Halo Reach? Like, that's just such an easy thing to implement, bro. And there's our maps on here that we don't like the Clintar Domination map. Hey, bro, whoever was at the dev office cooking that shit, your ass. Yo, I don't care. Whoever worked on that team, your ass. I don't want you to lose your job, but I want you to do better. So map voting would be fantastic. Overwatch has map voting with the randomizer. Everybody can vote on the map they want, and there's still a random chance that a different map gets selected. So please, like, you know what I'm saying? Quick fire on topics that, you know, people have already been talking about. Yes, you should get more avoids. Also, there should be a quick team up button, gang. Like, Overwatch had the quick team up button. It was fantastic. It was awesome. If there's somebody on the team you want to team up with, quick team up button, and you could just absolutely just hop into the next game and keep going. Like, it's so much pressure to be like, oh, you was sweet, and I got to type in, or I have to try to catch you before you queue up for your next game. Like, just a quick team up button. Easy implementation. I'm not going to stay on this for long, but we all know how bad throwing is in this game. There needs to be harsher penalties for throwing. Y'all are a $1 billion company. That's what people are telling me. You know what I'm saying? I know you made at least $1 million. So if y'all had like a HR team that could sit down and review actual games where like people have been reported for throwing by most of the lobby, that will really help out. And I already know that y'all can see throwers, because I saw some other content creators talking about how y'all said that in a meeting. Throwers need to be punished harshly. You throw, you leave a game, 48-hour ban. Do it again, a week. Do it again, you out for the season. You out for the season. The community in the ranked will be so much better, so much cleaner, so much healthier if we purged these players who are throwing. It is scary. It's scary to hop into a ranked game and actually care, because you never who you gonna get. You never know what type of day they gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every other hero game I had, they had harsh penalties for throwers. And as a result, competitive got more competitive. Even quick play got cleaner. So that's it, bro. Like, y'all done heard this enough. I'm not about to dwell on this. Also, have some POC on that HR team and a psychologist, please. Because we need people to catch, like, racism and microaggressions. I'm not even playing. And sexism and homophobia and all that other shit that in 2026 we should not be having to deal with on the game. Y'all need to remake the tutorial and add it so people actually know how to play Rivals. Or, I've heard they've done this in other games, have actual coaches or people who are good at this game make tutorials and then upload them into the actual game. And also sponsor coaches and players on the official Rivals channel and have them give tutorial and VOD breakdowns and coaching, so people can literally just go to the Rivals YouTube or the Rivals social media, and they can watch people who are actually certified teach them how to play roles in the game and characters. Like, let's actually care about making sure people know what to do, because people don't know how the abilities work. People don't know how roles work. They don't know how spacing works. They don't know what peel is. They don't know what kiting is. Like, and I'm not even trying to fry them. It's like, there's actually no solid implementation to learn how to play a game like this unless you go out of your way to learn it. And a lot of people are, and like, especially a lot of people are casual, or a lot of people, like, maybe not even somebody they get on YouTube and stuff like that. Make it easily accessible for everybody. Please make queue times longer. We get in the games too fast. It's overstimulating. You can go back to back with losses. It affects your mental state. Also, because the game is designed to get you in a queue as fast as possible, that means you're not getting the best teammates that you could possibly get, because it's finding anybody to put you in a game. I will wait longer for better teammates in a better game. I think that's all I got for now. If y'all have any ideas like this, please drop them down in the comments. And if I do another video like this on quality of life changes, I'll shout you out. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll catch y'all later.